Brakatha Yahawah, Brakatha Yahawashi. Brakatha Yahawah, Brakatha Yahawashi. Brakatha Yahawah, Brakatha Yahawashi. Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great Muslim who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives through the four corners of the earth. And to the Akwith listening and learning, Shalom. It's your brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp, here with another lesson. And we'll get right into it, right? And I'm going to leave the link for this for this news video in the description box. But I didn't want to run the audio because speaking on it was one, Esau and his algorithms, but to speak on it definitely get clipped, right? But you can see the title here, right down here on the bottom. Yeah. Quebec expanding, right? You can read the rest. But they're expanding it to involve hair salons, barbershops, of the like, yeah. And it already includes liquor stores and dispensaries, right? And it just goes to show you that Esau's moving, man. Right? He's moving, and he's about to get more and more draconian. He's about to get more and more strict, right? And this guy right here was going into the fact that staff are encountering problems with Vanessa, right? Staff don't feel safe. This guy right here, right? And he's saying we need security guards if we're going to be checking people coming into establishments if they're verified or not, business owners are saying, listen, man, it's going to cost money for us to put someone. We're already in a problem. We have no workers, right? There's a report that 25,000 people. There's no longer 25,000 workers within retail in the province of Quebec. So this lady right here saying, where are we going to get the people to stand at the door and verify this or not? Like, there's logistics that got to go into this, But Esau don't care, man. Esau's moving, and why is Esau moving? These elites, they know what's up. They know they have a short time. Revelation 12 verse 12. Let's go into Isaiah 10 verse 1. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi. Isaiah 10 verse 1, it reads, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? And what are some of these? This is an unrighteous decree right here, man. Right? It's all gradualism. By the time Quebec's done, you can't go nowhere. You can't go anywhere, dog. You know what I mean? Unless you carry this thing here that's being the right here on the bottom. Unless you carry that, man, you can't go anywhere. Right? Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievances which they have prescribed, right? These unrighteous decrees, unrighteous laws written in Congress, voted on in Senate, executive powers, executive orders, signatures. Okay, it's now passed, right? These are unrighteous decrees, man. To turn aside the needy, verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people. Take away the right of the poor from my people. Right? Who are the poor? Who are the poor? You Israelites. Israel being a people before a place. Right? You so-called indigenous, you so-called Latino, you so-called Negro. Right? Whose people? Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. Who are Israelites? That widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Right? And this is what Esau don't care, man. These elites, these ruling class elites, they don't care. They know they have about a short time. Right? Ultimately, they want to bring in the New World Order and the MOTB, the Revelation 13 verse 16 on down, and this is just another step in that direction for them to do this. Listen, Q camps are set up. Q camps are set up, man. right? This is all gradualism, man, right? And these middle class business owners, they're irate, they're disgruntled. Isaiah 19 verse 2, and it reads, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother." Right? America is spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom. So this is talking about American against American, right? They shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right? We're going to see it. Class wars, caste wars. You know, the working class against the the governments, the kings. Let's get that sedition among men. Second Ezra 15, verse 16, it reads, "For there shall be sedition among men." Sedition meaning rebellion, right? Pushback. "And evading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, their rulers, their governments. They're not going to listen to anything they have to say, man. Right now they're talking, these business owners are talking, saying it's not feasible, you know, there's got to be another way, you know. Right now they're talking, right? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? Ultimately, they're going to do what they want. What they want. Some of them are going to open up regardless if forced to close. Some of them ain't going to verify. Right? Ultimately, leading into upwards of people. But this wicked, diabolical madman. This is part of his. Push, because he knows he has but a short time. Right? Because he knows the triumphing of the wicked is but for a short time. Let's get that. Job chapter 20, verse 4, and it reads, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?" Who are the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4. Right? The border of wickedness. Who are the wicked? Esau, Edom. These ruling class elites, these international bankers, the so-called white man. They are the wicked according to the scriptures. Right? So we're in that time where they're in triumph. Right? We're in that short time. Right? Job 20 verse 5 once again. That the triumphing of the wicked is short. Right? It's a short time. We're in the triumphing stage right now of the wicked. And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, right? But for a moment. So after this is what? The destruction and the establishment of the kingdom of heaven on earth as it is in heaven. Under Yahawashi. And these elites know this, man. And what's going to happen to them in the kingdom of heaven? Captivity. Job 20, verse 6. "Though his excellency mount up to the heavens," right? Though he's his excellency, his pomp, his might, though he's in the power seat, though he's in the rulership, though it's his power structure, right? And his head reach unto the clouds, right? Doesn't he have GPS everywhere and satellites? This is Esau, man. "Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung," right? He gonna perish like his own dung. Shit. "They which have seen him shall say, where is he?" Right? And this is what's coming for Esau, Edom, man. It's gonna happen that quickly, man. Yahawashi gonna crack that side with the hosts of heaven and take him out of his ruler seat. Right? And Esau, and this is why he's moving so fast, because he knows this. Let's get a scripture. Revelation 13, verse 10. Right? Esau don't want none of this. Revelation 13, verse 10. That's why he's moving the way he's moving. Revelation 13, verse 10, and it reads, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." Who are we talking about right here? Who led who into captivity? Isn't Esau the captor? Esau led the northern kingdom into captivity. Esau led the southern kingdom into captivity. Right? "He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Right? Isn't his blessing the sword? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. The patience and the faith of the saints. Lord rolling over that number, the elect, the hopeful elect. This is our patience and our faith, man. Right? Scriptures say he's going to go into captivity. And this is what Esau is running from. Right? This is what he's running from. Right? He knows he has but a short time. Revelation 12, verse 12. Right? Back to Job 20, verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Right? Ultimately leading into the Obadiah verse 18, man. Right? After his 1,000 years of hard slavery. Right? A matter of fact, since we mentioned, let's get it. After 1,000 years of hard slavery, it's going to be Obadiah 1, verse 18. And his elites know this. Right? They know they have but a short time. Right? Right? Obadiah, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Right? Jacob being the southern kingdom, Joseph being the northern kingdom. And the house of Esau for stubble. Right? So the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom will be the fire, and Esau, these Edomites, will be the stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. None going to be remaining, man. That's what the Job chapter 20 verse 8 is going into, right? For the Lord Yahawah, all caps, hath spoken it, right? Thus saith the scriptures, man. And this is what Esau's elites know. They have understanding of this. They know this. They know this. And the hopeful elect know this. Job 20, verse 8, once again. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Right, Obadiah 1, verse 18, man. None remaining of the house of Esau. Verse 9, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Right, Obadiah 1, verse 18, man. Thus saith the scriptures. Neither shall his place any more behold him. His place. And what is his place? Right now, he's in the ruler seat. He's in the power seat. His power seat. His ruler seat and his power seat will not behold him no more. And these ruling class elites know this. Hence them moving with such swiftness. Right? But it's about to get more draconian out here. You know what I mean? And Esau is about to use his sword. Right? But yeah, that's it on that, man. I just wanted to touch on that, you know? Stay prayed up. Prayed out, ceasing. Kwame Shavala. Wa Abad Babal.